welcome to a quarterly update. I don't know why I was thinking try. It hasn't been 6 months. No, it'd be 4 months. Doing terrible math. But quarterly updates. Last time I did one of these was in July when I first kind of came back. Gave some video updates from there. Today I want to come though. I know it's been about 2 weeks since I put up a video. I've been a little busy. It's got a little chaotic with school, trying to finish and graduate and all that kind of stuff. But if you're going to jump out of this video really fast, I do want to note something. I'll be talking about it a little bit more in depth here shortly. I do have a straw poll going on. Check out the links in the description about future projects. I would love to hear your guys' opinion. The top three, I'm trying to feel you can kind of vote multiple times on a few of the topics. Alright, where was I? My lovely cat trying to disturb this entire video. So yeah, straw poll. Just want to see kind of a feel. I have a bunch of ideas that I want to do. As I said, I'll explain a little bit afterwards. But go check it out. Go check it out in the link description. But yeah, this is the quarterly update, really, that I'm going to try doing every quarter at the start of every season. So like October, January, April, and July. I'm going to try and do some of these updates, more real talk kind of conversations with you guys and myself. Just to describe kind of where I'm going with the channel, what's going on in Blue's life, just to kind of see where things are, how's the channel going. And then these are going to be a little bit more rambly videos. So fair warning to anybody who's watching this, it's going to be a little rambly. And I apologize there, I just like to talk. I'm worried that way. But yeah, so one of the first things that I was describing, there's a straw poll. So something I've been thinking about in the 2 weeks that I've been gone, because I've been, like I said, I've been busy with school. It's been a mad rush there. Ended up dropping a class because of weird stuff that ended up happening there. No worries, we'll be making it up in the spring. Still going to be graduating as I've described in many of my past videos going forward there. So we're good there. Work's going fantastic. Life has just been busy, that's all. I plan to start recording here shortly, try to finish up Spyro and try and go through all the usuals. I'll get through Spyro and Undertale and Pokemon. Try and get through there. So then I plan to start Banjo-Tooie shortly after. And then we'll kind of decide from there where I'm going on a few series. I have a few ideas. I'm just unsure of the exact direction. Sorry. Cat just gone off to my right. Unsure of the directions I want to go with my series right now. I usually try to pick a game that I'm feeling, but that's kind of the point of the poll that I keep trying to bring up. So I do have a straw poll going up. Link in the description, as said earlier in the video. It's basically to discuss some ideas that I've been having. A real talk kind of moment, at least here, and this is kind of the point of these videos, is that I've been kind of struggling with the direction I want to take with the channel. When I started way back 7 years ago, I saw Let's Plays and I said to myself, that's what I want to do. I love those. That's a lot of fun. I used to do it with friends all the time. I used to play games and they'd watch me play games and they'd make commentary on the sides. It's actually something I used to do all the time. So it was a perfect fit for me. It's something I like to do. I could thank Cyphron for that. Cyphron 48. He's the one that kind of showed me that kind of a rope. And I kind of took it from there. I ended up taking a 4-year break, obviously, as many know, for college. It was intermittent. When I've come back now, though, after going through college and growing up in my life, some things that have kind of grown on me is my tastes have slightly changed. Now, do I still love Let's Plays? I absolutely love Let's Plays. That's why it's one of the choices that's on the straw poll. For me, Let's Plays have always been my heralded spot. I love doing commentary walkthroughs and all that kind of stuff and showing secrets and how to complete a game. It's a lot of fun for me. And also helps me get through some of my backlog. But I've been kind of tossing up in the air ideas. One of them is, and I'd like to hear at least the comments down below. So if you're going to go vote, please also come back and leave a comment here in the video. It's on my Twitter page, and like I said, it's in the link below. So if you've seen it on Twitter, you'll know what I am. And for those who don't know, Twitter is kind of that website I use as my updating page. So if you're not at least following there and have any interest in any future videos, go check out there. It's the best way to follow me, and that's just twitter.com/blueblazing. I think it's demo. I think it is still demo, or it's blueblazing demon. I can't remember which one. Link will be in the description there too. So just go follow there, and you'll be able to at least keep up to date with the channel. I'm not always the best at it. Sometimes you'll see a few days in delay, but it works in that way. But regardless, when looking at though, I've been trying to gauge at least what I want to do. I've had many thoughts of I love reviews. My tastes have changed. Like I said, I love reviews. I love small blogging pieces about just geek stuff that I look and I watch, movies, music, Sports, I've gotten really big into sports, like massively big, and I'm just throwing lots of ideas up in my head, and that's what these are. All the topics that you see at least on this poll are ideas that at least I've had and I've been thinking about internally of doing. But my problem is I don't know if I could do it with the fan base I currently have here. I don't necessarily want to alienate because all I've done is Let's Plays, and I know it's not against the rules to differentiate, right? There's nothing there, but I want to make sure and see what you guys are interested in. At some point, I plan to hopefully do all the ideas I put up there. It's just stuff I'm interested in, and I'd like to turn the channel more into a more personal channel. I feel like you guys know who I am through the voices and the streaming, and I try to kind of reflect my personality that way. But I'd like to do more things that kind of emphasize who I am. What are my deep passions right in life? What are the things I'm interested? Who do I like for sports? What are my music tastes? My movie tastes? All that kind of stuff. I'd like to branch out that way. One of the ideas is, as you can see, currently right now I have a webcam kind of going right now. Not the best quality. Apologize. I'm just kind of working with what I got. But and this will improve in the future. I do invest a lot of the money that I get from the channel back into it, whether it's buying games or as I've been slowly growing up, hopefully equipment here soon to improve cameras and that kind of stuff. But I've put the question out there a few times. I'll keep putting it out there until I hear, because there's a large part of me that wants to add the webcam piece into the Let's Plays. I feel it adds a bit of a personality piece to things. It really lets you guys see my true reactions and get it's kind of a personality sense where you can kind of see the person, know what they're about. But I've been told a few times in the past that you guys aren't necessarily big fans of that. Please leave comments, like I said, down below. I'll explain some of the things I've been thinking. If you've made it this far, quite impressed, but not that this is the longest ramblings I've ever watched or said. Yeah, so that's for the straw poll. So some of the ideas that I put up there, longer Let's Plays. That's the herald of this channel, right? Are you absolutely interested in that? I would assume most are, because you're stuck around and you've watched what I had. I did try something way back a few years called Demon Trials, which I'd love to bring back, which is where I was more demoing older games. But I'd love to do it with indie games, now that I've got a little bit more dispensable income, if that makes some sense. Now that I have a job and everything, I can afford getting some indie games, and I also buy lots of other games. I'd love to show off single pieces. Then the other ideas are, like I said, are blogging, talking about that, doing reviews of both hardware and software. I am a big tech guy, though you can't see it here. If you've come to streams, you'll know I like buying the latest tech. Something we'll be doing this week is an announcement, again, in the link down below. I'll be doing a PlayStation VR stream either Thursday night. I'm thinking Thursday night is the night I'm thinking of doing it, to try and get that handled there. So I can kind of show that off. I've been big into VR. I have the Vive. I haven't done much with it. I get all the latest systems, and I just like tech. I just like looking at gadgets. It's part of my electrical engineering background. That's why I became an electrical engineer. And then other things, but also reviews of software for obvious reasons. I love games. So I wouldn't be playing them otherwise. But yeah, that's pretty much summary of that. I'm trying to think if I thought of another one that I'm debating in my head. I don't know if I'm missing one. I don't know what. This is unpreparedness of a nice ramble. Yeah, but that's basically what the straw poll kind of entails. Oh, streams. That's the other one. That's the last one. Streams. I just talked about doing them. Do you want me to do more streams? Do you guys like those? I seem to get a consistent basis now of people that kind of show up on streams and all that kind of stuff. So, cool. Good news. Yeah. So yeah, that's where we sit, at least with the straw poll, the channel, and the direction. Like I said, with video-wise, I'm planning to finish up what I am. Trying to figure out what I'm going to do other than Banjo-Tooie going forward. If you guys have any game suggestions, put it down below. I'll look through them for longer-standing ones. Something I kind of envision for the channel, and this is where we'll kind of veer off really into more personal territory. So kind of handle the business, what the videos, and what the straw polls for, what's the future, but something I've always wanted to express is, as I said, I want to add more personality into the channel, and that's mainly because, so for me, I don't need YouTube as kind of a thing. So there's a lot of big name head people in YouTube that make a living off it, and they run their business through YouTube, and that's really cool. I like seeing that entrepreneurship. I like seeing the building of a basis there, and it's pretty awesome for me. I think that's really cool, and I'm happy for those people, but I'm unsure if I really want my channel to become that way in some sense, where it sounds really weird. Like I obviously want it to grow. I mean that's just how it is. But for me, this has always been my hobby. Even when I was in high school, when I first started this channel, to think about that just blows my mind. But I'm for me, my daytime job, I'm kind of doing what I've always loved. I'm an engineer. I like to build. I like to tinker. On the side, I teach robotics kids. I like to do a whole bunch of that kind of stuff. This is kind of more of a venting spot for me. Unless we play my games, kind of let go of that world and come over to here. I don't know if I'd want that world that I said that I just set off to the side to do this to leak into this side, if that makes a bit of sense. To me, it's been a hobby and it always will be. That's why I've always said when I make money off this channel, I try to put it back into the channel. It's something that I've deeply believed in and wanted to keep going. But I also don't want it to seem like I'm against that. That's why I said I'm happy for the entrepreneurship and all that kind of stuff that kind of occurs throughout YouTube. I'm happy to see it flourish, to see it grow. YouTube is vastly different than when I started. Vastly different. Completely different landscape. And that's part of where some of the interest stuff comes in, on the blogging and the reviews and stuff. That's just what I've seen through trends throughout the year. And so those kinds of things are what I'm interested in, and I just want to make sure that I'm not encroaching on something that you guys wouldn't want to watch. And even though I have interest, I can go spin off another channel off to the side and do that kind of thing. But I don't know, there's part of me that doesn't want to make a whole bunch of little side channels here or there that are kind of populated throughout. So yeah, so that's more of the real talk. So you guys understand what I've been trying to do with the channel. I've been trying to come back to base. I'm starting to think that the 3 Let's Plays at a time is a bit strenuous. I don't know if I'm going to be able to achieve it, at least in this first year, where I have school kind of going on and a whole bunch of other side stuff. So I'm going to try and just put up at least 5 videos a week is kind of my goal. Whether that's interchanged between series or consecutive episodes of a series, we'll go from there. I know when Yooka-Laylee drops, that'll be a big game for me, and I want to play it like consistently. So you'll see a lot of those videos when that kind of drops, or if there's a big game that I'm Let's Playing at the time, then you'll see big heavy videos like that. But no, yeah, overall that's kind of where I'm feeling. I'm trying to more feel out with you guys what you guys are seeing for the channel, what you expect out of it. And I know that sounds weird because, like I said, this is my thing, right? But it's kind of it's more of a community thing. I'd rather build a little small community in which we could share cool games, see cool stuff, and just kind of foster an area for that kind of stuff. So anyways, guys, I've rambled long enough. I've kind of laid everything out. So just as a recap, 1, straw poll. Please go down and vote. Like I said, you have multiple choice. Please just feel it out. I'd love to see percentages of what people are interested in. Number 2, I will be streaming probably I could claim Thursday, October 12th at probably 6 p.m. Yeah, 6 p.m. to hopefully 9 p.m. Central Time. We'll see if I can do it to 10. We'll see how tired I am that day. It's usually my early day, so as most people know. But that's when PlayStation VR drops. So we'll be doing some of that kind of stuff. And then yeah, I think, and then just some of the thoughts and the direction of the channel would be the last part, and that's where we'll be jumping on Let's Plays here shortly. I have not dropped off the planet. I'm trying to, like I said, stick to it this time. Stick to the channel. It's something I like. It's something I want in my life. It's something I plan to do in my life. Like I said, it's a venting spot. It's a good place for me to go. I love the meaningful work I do at work, but I like to have this area where I can come discuss and have a good fun time with you guys and make some really fun kick-ass videos. So anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, do all the good stuff in this wonderful channel. And I hope you guys have a wonderful, fantastic night, day, whatever it is, twilight, dawn, dusk, I don't know. Whatever time of day it is. So, anyway, see you guys later.